This is Singer 201. Serial number is AJ43890. I believe it's a 1950. I'll have to check again, but I think that's what it is, 50. I've had it completely apart and gone through it. This was broken when I got it, the thread lift. I replaced it. This was missing. I replaced it. And the pressure bar lifter was missing. Also on the back here, the clutch nut bushing was broken, which is probably why they started parting it out. But I replaced that. I had the motor off, rewired the motor, replaced the spring in here and the rubber tire in your bobbin winder. Upgraded the wiring. This is all brand new. It's I've upgraded it to the 2-prong, or the 2-wire, I mean. So if you unplug it, you're removing this and your power cord, which is a lot better. On your light here, that's I've upgraded that to LED. I forget what all I've done to it. Like I said, I went completely through it. I've got it all lubed up. The gears are greased. All the oil points had the tensioner all apart and cleaned it up perfectly. I've had all this apart and cleaned it all out. I've checked all your adjustments in here. So it's completely serviced, completely adjusted. And we'll see if she sews here. In the foot controller, I've taken it all apart and gone all through it, cleaned all the carbons in it. I don't know if you know about the foot controllers or not, but there's 2 stacks of carbons inside. I've had those. I removed those, cleaned them all up, and went back with 51 carbons on each side. Replaced the bad ones in it. I've got it adjusted so the controller's in good shape. It could probably use a little adjusting on your tension, but that's, you're going to have to do that anyway. So. But actually it's sewing pretty good here. This is just a doubled over paper towel that I'm sewing. It acts like it doesn't even know it's there though. Run back down this side. I'm not a seamstress, as you can see. I've been working on machines my whole life, but as far as being a seamstress, that's something I don't have much experience at. And they call these 201s, they call this, I got stuck. They call these the Rolls Royce of the Singers. They are smooth, I'll say that. Very smooth. I don't know if you can see it, but those are pretty good stitches. I don't know if it's going to be light enough to see in the camera or not. Make an excellent quilting machine. On these 201s you can drop your feed dogs. Hold that or I'm going to knock that off there. Turn that light off so it's not blinding us. I'm going to got a box of attachments for it. I'll show those in the photos, and I'll let this is an empty can, but it's just, I'll let that go with it. I don't know how good the light is in here, but as you can see, she's really clean. It needs wiped off where I've oiled it up. It's still dripping a little bit. I had these off, greased your gears and everything. And here's where you adjust to drop your feed dogs. So you can do stuff like quilting and darning and such. And as I said, I've had all this part. This is new wiring. It's all new wiring. It's good wiring. Been through this motor with a fine tooth comb. It's clean and in good shape. New spring in your bobbin holder or your bobbin winder. It's all adjusted out. Now, physically, this isn't perfect. It's got some marks on it. You got some wear here on your graphic, and you've got some smudges here and some smudges here. And on this other side, it's got some chips. You got some chips right here. It's not perfect, but it's not a bad looking machine either. It looks pretty good for its age. Let's see if it's 50, I think it is. That makes her, what, 68 years old or something. This is a good running machine. Like I said, it's all serviced. It's ready to go. All of the consumable type stuff has been replaced on it, like the rubber tire. Now, if you want a 201 to use, to actually sew with, this is a good one. If you want a piece that you can display, like I said, this one's showing some wear. It's not a brand new looking machine, but she runs good. If you were to drop the feed dogs, you could get that to work out even better. I really do like these 201s. Yeah, if you drop your feed dogs, you can do some fine quilting on it. But there it is. I wanted to show you that it's a good running machine. I'm going to put her up on eBay here. When I'm finished with her, I'm going to move on to my next one. I've been working on this one for about a month. Got a lot of time in it. It had a bad switch. I replaced the switch, replaced the bushing here. Had a broken spring. I replaced that. I replaced the thread lift. Oop. Threaded. Yeah. If I can get that thread out of there like that. Flashlight's about dead too. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a battery for this so you can see in there. There we go. This has been completely taken apart and cleaned up. Everything's been adjusted. Hopefully I'm not in your way. Yeah, she's ready to go. This is a nice machine. But there she is. That's what she is. She's a runner. Got some chips along here. But everything, functionally, everything is good. I went through and cleaned this. Your bobbin guide here. Thread guide up real good. Running real good. Pins are in good shape. I've greased the motor. I mean, all the servicing has been done. You may have to wipe a little of the oil off as it continues to kind of drip a little bit. I noticed underneath it's still a little wet. I'll wipe off again, which may be good enough. It's got like a few smudges here and there, and it's a good machine though. There you have it.